What's up, everyone? My name is Nikki Ewing, and welcome to the Rose Garden Vibes. I'm here to bring you a yoga flow that's designed to help you go with the flow. So grab your water, grab your yoga mat and a towel, and join me on your yoga mat. Hello, everyone. We will get started in child's pose, bringing the big toes together. Knees are apart. Our heart is resting in between our thighs as we rest our forehead into the mat. Go ahead and reach your fingertips towards the top edge of your mat and allow the fingertips to spread out wide. As you take a deep breath in, relax the shoulders down the spine away from your ears. Allow this time to be used to clear the mind and the heart space and create an intention for your practice. As we inhale, we peel the body off of the mat, coming into tabletop position, all fours. Bring your shoulders over your wrist, hips over knees. Knees are hips width distance or 2 fists width apart. Grounding down into all four corners of your palms, we press into the top shoelace of our feet. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, lift the tailbone, cow. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone, cat. Breathe in, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Breathe in deeply, cow pose, lift the tailbone up. Exhale, round the spine, tuck chin to chest. As we inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, place your left hand into the center of your mat. Inhale, reach your right arm up high. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left, coming into thread the needle. Extend your left hand to the top edge of your yoga mat. Or you can rest your left hand on your lower back, like so. Taking 2 breaths right here, grounding down into the top shoelace part of your feet, gazing over at your right hand. Inhale, plant your left hand firmly underneath your left shoulder. Press yourself up, reaching your right arm back up to the ceiling, and release your right hand back into the earth. This time we will plant our right hand to the center of our yoga mat, extending the left arm up high, taking the same variation of thread the needle on the opposite side. Gazing over at our left arm and extending our right hand to the top edge of our yoga mat where the mat meets the floor. You're also welcome to allow your right arm to rest on your lower back here as well. Ground down into your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Press yourself up, extending your left arm up high and returning back into tabletop position, all fours. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, gaze up, cow pose. Round the spine, tuck chin to chest, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, curl your toes under, come into downward facing dog. Go ahead and get yourself situated here on your yoga mat, allowing your knees to have a nice little bend in them, allowing your heels to relax down into the mat, coming off of your tiptoes. Fingertips are spread out wide as we press into all four corners of our palms. Inhale, gaze to the top of the yoga mat, come to your tiptoes, bend the knees, and step to the top of the mat, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through your neck and your spine. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep your fingertips up and over your head, gaze up at the ceiling and allow the hands to meet at heart center. Bring the palms down by your side. Wrap the shoulders up, back, and down the spine as you grow tall. And bring your feet together. In this moment, soften the knees, careful not to lock them out. Feel your core engage as you hug navel to spine. Lift up all 10 toes and feel the earth support you as you ground down into all 4 corners of your feet. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, gaze up. Exhale, hands melt through heart center as you fold forward. Inhale, wrap the shoulders down your spine, halfway lift. And plant your palms firmly into your yoga mat as you step back into high plank, push-up position. Release your knees down to the mat and untuck the toes. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower down as your elbows graze the rib cage. Inhale, wrap the shoulders down the spine, coming into upward facing dog as you expose your collarbone forward. Exhale, curl your toes under and join together back in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, gaze forward, come to your tiptoes, bend your knees, and step to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthening through the neck and spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach to the ceiling as you gaze up at your beautiful fingertips. And exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips, leading with the heart. Inhale, halfway lift, grow the crown of your head beyond the tips of your toes. And exhale, fold forward. Step back, high plank, push-up position. Keeping the knees lifted, inhale, shift forward, and exhale, lower down to your yoga mat. Inhale, upward facing dog, lengthening through the crown of your head. And curling the toes under as we meet together back in downward facing dog yet again. Take 2 breath cycles as you breathe in deeply through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. Inhale, gaze forward, bend the knees, and walk to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands rest on shins. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, sink the hips as we come into chair pose. Look down and see if you can see all 10 toes or at least your big toes. If not, shift your weight back into your heels. Invite your hip bones forward, lift your heart, and watch your core fire up. Hands can be extended up and over your head, and if so, make sure the pinkies are turned towards the back of the mat, or hands can be resting at heart center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen through the neck and the spine. And exhale, fold forward, planting the palms into the mat, stepping back into high plank, push-up position. Knees can be released down to the earth, or you can stay in high plank. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, lower down. Inhale is an upward facing dog. Exhale is a downward facing dog. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, let it all go. As you inhale, power your right knee forward, coming into runner's lunge. Wrap the shoulders down the spine and gaze towards the top edge of the mat, making sure right knee is over your right ankle. You can release your left knee to the earth and bring hands to heart center, coming into a low crescent lunge. Or you can lift your left knee up and come into high crescent, yogi's choice. Inviting the hip bones forward and keeping the heart lifted. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Stay for an exhale. Breathe in. Exhale, release the palms back into the earth. Step back, high plank, push-up position. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, lower down. Breathe in for upward facing dog, wrapping the shoulders down the spine. and returning back to your downward facing dog. Of course, whatever we do on the right, we will do on the left hand side. Breathe in, stepping your left foot forward in between the palms, setting up for crescent lunge on the opposite side, gazing forward. And remember, you can always release your right knee to the earth on this side as well. Or you can choose to try and challenge yourself, coming into a high crescent with the right knee lifted off of our yoga mat. Our right heel is lifted as we ground down into all four corners of our left foot. Embrace any shaking that you may feel. As you hug navel to spine, anchor into your breath and your core. Deep breath in. Exhale, release your palms back into the earth, stepping back for high plank push-up position. Inhale, shift forward and lower down into the earth. Breathe in, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze to the top of your mat, and walk feet to hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees, sink the hips, chair pose. Breathe in. Exhale, find depth. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, fold all the way forward. Inhalation, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms into the earth, step back, high plank. Releasing our knees to our yoga mat, we inhale, shift the weight forward. Exhale, lower down. Juicy inhalation through the nose for upward facing dog. And a big exhale for our downward facing dog. Deep breath in through the nose. Step your right foot forward, setting up for a runner's lunge. Gazing forward, making sure right knee is over our right ankle. Swivel your left heel down into your mat and root down to rise in to warrior one. Reaching our arms up and over our head, hug navel to spine. Inhale and invite your hip bones forward as you exhale. Ground down into all four corners of your right foot, as well as your left foot. Making sure that your hips are squared forward, and inhale, reach your arms up and over your head. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Releasing the palms back into the earth, step back, high plank, push-up position, and take your vinyasa, meeting me in downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in as you arrive and stay for your exhale. Inhale, invite your left foot forward, creating your foundation for warrior one here on the left hand side. Release your right heel down into the earth and reach your arms up and over your head. Breathe in deeply. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in. Activate here in your left quad. And exhale, release your palms back into the earth. Finding your high plank push-up position and taking your vinyasa. As you arrive in your downward facing dog, take a juicy exhale out of the mouth. Breathe in deeply. Gaze to the top of the mat, bend the knees, and walk feet to hands, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, hands rest on shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head as you find chair pose. Take one cleansing breath cycle here, breathing in through the nose and out of the mouth. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, tuck chin to chest, roll up slowly. Head is the last thing to arrive at the top. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, gaze up, clasping the fingertips together. Inhale, lengthen as you keep the knees bended gently. Exhale, side body stretch over to the right side as you send the hips to the left. Making sure that your left shoulders wrap down the spine away from the ears and that you're lengthening out of the neck. Inhale back to the midline. And exhale, side body stretch to the left, sending the hips to the right, ensuring that your right shoulder is gently wrapped behind you. Inhale back to the center line. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Step back into your high plank push-up position, finding me in downward facing dog. Vinyasa, optional here. Take a deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Inhale, step your right foot to the center of your yoga mat. Coming into Warrior One here on the right hand side, we reach the arms up and over our head, making sure the hips are squared forward. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, find depth. One more breath in. Exhale, open up, finding Warrior Two. Right knee is over right ankle as we activate in the quad. Left arm is extended out long behind us. We're sending our right knee to the outside edge of our right foot. Take a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Breathe in. Cartwheel fingertips to frame the toes. Right hand will come to the inside of your right leg. Heel toe your right foot out a little bit wider, maybe wider than your yoga mat. Setting up for lizard lunge here. Find free movement, rocking back and forth or side to side. When you're ready, go ahead and release your left knee down onto the mat. You have the option to come down to your forearms or stay lifted on your long arms. Yogi's choice is all about what feels good to you. Taking 2 more breath cycles. Gently press yourself back into your long arms. Tuck the left toes under. Lifting your knee up, step your right foot to meet your left. Left hand comes to the center of the yoga mat as we come into side body plank. We're lifting our right arm up and over our head here. If you fall out, it's okay. Simply come back in. A modified version of our side body plank here is releasing our left knee into the yoga mat, picking our right foot up. We're stacking our left shoulder over our left wrist. Fingertips are spread out wide as we lengthen up and out of our left shoulder, lengthening through the neck and spine. Release your right hand back into the yoga mat and take your vinyasa. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. And step your left foot this time into the center of your yoga mat. Finding Warrior One on our left hand side. Reach the arms up and over your head as you wrap the shoulders down the spine away from the ears. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, let it go. Big breath in. Exhale, open up, coming into Warrior Two. Inviting the hip bones forward. We take a deeper bend into our left leg as we activate in our quad. Wrap the shoulders up and down the spine away from the ears. If you're extending too far over, make sure you're stacking head over heart, heart over pelvic floor, keeping the rib cage hugged in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Cartwheel the fingertips to frame the toes. Release your right knee into the yoga mat, bringing the left hand into the center of your mat. Heel toeing your left leg out, finding lizard lunge on your left side. Untuck the back toes. And wherever you feel most comfortable, take that variation of your lizard lunge. Keeping the shoulders wrapped down the spine. Take 2 more breaths. And as we inhale, we press ourselves back into long arms. Tuck the right toes under, stepping the left foot to meet the right. This time our right hand comes into the center of our mat as we find side body plank, extending the left arm up and over our head. Remember, you can always release your right knee to the mat, taking your modified version, or you can remain lifted in full expression of side body plank. Breathe in. Exhale, release your palms back into the mat. Release the knees down to the earth. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, child's pose. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh it out. Big breath in. Exhale, release. As you inhale, peel your body off of the mat. Swing your legs around and come into a seated position with the legs extended out long in front of you. Toes are flexed up to third eye center. As you inhale, reach the arms up and over your head. Hinge from the hips, lead with the heart. Take your peace fingers and wrap them around your big toes. Inhale, gaze forward. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, lowering down to your shins. Right here, it's all about belly button to the tops of your thighs. It is okay if your nose does not touch your knee. Inhale, tuck chin to chest, roll up slowly, and come into a cross-legged seated position. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, gaze up. Twisting over your right shoulder, right hand plants behind you, left arm crosses over your right thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Exhale, untwist the body. Inhale, reach your arms back up and over your head and twist over your left shoulder. Stay for the inhale, lengthening through the neck and the spine. And exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Breathe in deeply. And exhale, untwist. Inhale, reach your arms up and over your head, gaze up at your fingertips. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for carving out time for yourself. Namaste. Take Shavasana if you have time. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day.